what's your favorite song to perform?
You know, we do a pretty sweet Shania Twain cover that, feel like a woman. No, alright. Sorry, I had to. Actually, I have a funny story about that. Ryan and I were talking about, like, because whenever I feel like we're gonna die at some point, I'm like, I always think about what song I'm gonna listen to. I'm like, I gotta make sure that my iPod's accessible so I can run back and grab it if I'm gonna die, so I can put on a good song and just go out, you know, on a good note. And then I was thinking, like, man, I'd be so bummed if we were, like, driving off a cliff and that Shania Twain song came on the radio, like, feel like a woman, and then we just hit the ground and explode. I'd be so pissed.
That would be pretty shitty.
But anyways, back to the question.
Favorite song to perform?
Puppets or Scissor Hands. And this is redundant, but like I said before, it's just a dead song. Everyone's into everything else, and then once it gets to Scissor Hands, they just stand there like little baby birds, waiting to be fed. So.
Okay. What's your favorite cereal?
I think everyone expects me to say Count Chocula, but no, I like probably, I don't know. I don't really eat a lot. I like that Kashi Crunch stuff. I just like granola. I don't know.
Okay, and what's your favorite Edgar Allan Poe line from either a poem or a short story?
I don't know if I can think of one off the top of my
Favorite
head.
poem, favorite short story?
I like The Telltale Heart a lot. I'm gonna get that story is gonna be incorporated into my left arm tattoo. So, but yeah, people always ask me about Edgar Allan Poe. They're like, what should I get tattooed? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. It's not my tattoo. I don't care.
Okay, what kind of songs do you listen to that fans wouldn't expect you to?
No.
Everyone jams, should I think?
No. I don't know. I listen to like anything but country, really. I listen to Eminem a lot. Been listening to him lately. That song that he has Kim, where he's like killing his wife, is fucking cool. It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? So I think the normal answer to that question would be dying alone, but everyone dies alone. So everyone dies alone. So it's like, sure about that. I think probably just like not being able to achieve all my goals that I have. I have a lot of them. So let's see. I'm young. Yes.
Okay. Do you read your fan mail? If so, how often?
It's pretty vague. Like, what kind of fan mail?
Twitter, Facebook.
I update my Twitter like every 30 minutes. I'm on top of that shit.
You never not tweet.
There's just like people say stuff to me that I just don't know what to say back to them, so I just don't say anything, you know. But as far as like my Facebook and stuff, like I want to respond to everyone, but we don't have internet very much on the road, so it's hard to like do all that shit on my phone. But try and keep up as much as I can.
Okay. Which one of your tattoos has the most meaning for you and why?
Probably my knuckles. My elbows. This is a reminder that things aren't as bad as they seem, and no matter how, hopeless you feel, there's always a way out of it.
I'm gonna ask what they want to. Double-edged question. Okay. What were your earliest inspirations other than him and AFI? Literally 20 him and AFI questions.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm into it. My other inspirations, I don't know, I take a lot of inspiration from like movies and stuff that's not music related. But I think as far as music goes, those are my
Which character do you pick when you play Mario Kart?
There was always one that I picked. Ryan always picks Toad.
Toad.
And I can't remember which one I used. I want to say Yoshi.
If you were to form a band, who would you want in it, dead or alive, and what genre would it be?
I think if I could just have like Davey Havoc and Bill Avallo be two frontmen, and then all the rest of the dudes from Slipknot. Ridiculous.
What would you play?
What would I play?
What would you play?
I'd play something stupid like a keg. Just like beat the shit out of it in the background. I don't know.
Do you have any pets?
I have, well, my parents have 2 pets back home. I personally don't. But yeah, they're 2 cats.
If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably sushi. Sushi is like one of my favorite foods.
Sushi bar.
But whenever we're on the road, it's like, I always crave it when we're in the middle of the U.S. And I just feel weird about getting sushi in like Kansas. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's
it just
kinda
doesn't seem
awkward.
right.
Okay. Do you prefer riding in first, second, or third person?
What's that?
Do you prefer riding in first, second, or third person?
First person. In present tense, because this is so much harder. It's a challenge.
Okay. What's your favorite genre of books?
I like stuff that people don't really like. They know it happens, but they don't like to think about it because it's fucked up. It just makes you uncomfortable to think about it. That's why I like Chuck Palahniuk a lot. Because like all of this shit's just like but no, I read this book called Kiss Me Judas a little while ago, which was it's like a William Christopher Bear.
Honestly, I've read that.
It's like this weird noir
I think I
book
read it, yeah.
where like this dude falls in love with this girl and takes his kidney and he like goes on this
Okay, yeah. Okay.
crazy thing. But yeah, I just finished reading the sequel to it, and then I have a third one to the trilogy that I just started a couple days ago, and I really like that one. It's pretty out of my element for what I normally read, but it's really really good.
Do you have any future tattoo plans?
After this tour, actually, I'm getting the rest of my arm finished, but I don't know with what yet, because I have been working on this sleeve since I was 18. It's been almost 5 years, and I'm like at the point where I just don't care. I just want it done because it just pisses me off to look at it. So I told the guy that's doing it, I was like, you know, I like spooky shit, so just go with it.
Okay. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
You guys have tickets for the show?
Yeah.
No. Probably cake batter with rainbow sprinkles. Because for some reason I just feel like the rainbow sprinkles make it taste better even though they don't have any taste at all. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing.
How do you feel when people come to you for advice?
Depends. Depends on the advice. Sometimes I mean, realistically, if I think about it, no one takes anyone else's advice. They just kind of take other people's opinions and do their own thing anyways. So I feel kind of like my advice is pointless, but, you know, it gives the option out there if people need it. But, I mean, I like to try and give people advice whenever I can, but it's hard, especially if it's like weird shit. It's just like, alright, you kind of answered your own question. I don't need the answers for you.
Who's your favorite band to tour with?
I had a lot of fun on the Skylar Drive tour. Those guys are really, really nice. And surprisingly, the ghost inside is really awesome to us. Like sometimes they've ridden with us, and it's just